My content is made for a general audience intended for 13 and up. Hello everyone! For this video, we'll be reviewing the B-191 Special Starter Set. So make sure you leave a like, you leave a comment, let me know your thoughts, and this video is sponsored by J&J Store. Please check out J&J's actual store and their social medias. I'm gonna take the time right now just to show some screenshots. Please support them. Links in the description below. It is thanks to them that they are sponsoring this video, so huge thanks to them. With that being said, we're going to take a look at it. So this is a 3-pack. It comes with Prominence Phoenix, Dangerous Belial, Savior Perseus, and a nice, awesome launcher. Take a look. We have a new render for Bell, and of course we also have a new owner for Phoenix. Take a minute to appreciate it. Just take a look at it. And then after, on the other side, they actually have, I guess, little combinations here. So if you want to make some combos based on what the box is saying, there you go. So if we take a look now at the actual box on the back, so you would write a DN, BL2, and then after that's 2. All Might is AL. The gimmick, when you hard launch, obviously, a little stopper will come out, which is pretty cool. Also, the driver, you can see that the driver also changes. As well, it shows off the bay with all the completed gears, which we will show in the video. And that they show off Phoenix and Perseus, as well as a little launcher there. So a little breakdown that they show on the back, as well as they just explain the gimmicks. And obviously, going to awaken the Savior afterwards. So inside, this is what it looks like. We of course got our combo sheet, as well as the very lovely many stickers that I have to put. Teaser for next month, right there, and combos if you want to go and try it out. So for the instructions that they show, oh, they also show, I guess, assembly and mode changes here, which is pretty important. So yeah, dude, All Might has a lot of stuff I have to go over. I guess they also probably go over resetting and other stuff like that I'm looking at here. And also for Phoenix, they explain how the armor gimmick works and everything. So if you want to take a minute to pause just to actually look at it, have fun. And the other parts is just assembly and I guess explaining how all the other stuff works. So yeah, these are all the instructions here. And just to flip it over, is there anything else? No, there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more. So I'm just going to gloss over this. I'm really just going to be going over it in the video, so I don't want to take up too much time. So we're going to be going over our new launcher. So first of all, presentation-wise, it looks very beautiful. So before I go over the length, let's go over what's new with this launcher. So this part is not new. This is a power gear. We originally got this on the Savior Valkyrie launcher, but this gear you will feel a stronger shoot when you use it, obviously, hence the name Power. Then after, of course, we have got the base of the launcher. Now, it does have a longer string, so that's really the main difference between this and previous. And, dude, they put a freaking bearing on this part. Look at that. So you can feel the weight on it. You can just look at it like that. That's pretty crazy. Okay, as I can. Turn it side by side. I don't know how much of a difference it's really going to make, but also you got to consider that the launcher also has that little bearing part there. So this launcher is a definite improvement over the other ones. Also, just how it looks in appearance, like, oh golly gosh. I did do a practice launch with this, and my initial thoughts is that you definitely do feel a difference when you're launching with it. You feel a lot of strength and power. So we're going to go over the base part by part. Going over to our parts by part, we have Savior Perseus. So this is a recolor over the original. The original one was more golden and had purple on it. Now compared to the recolor, which one do I like more? I think both of them look fine. So there is metal placement around the core. Now the stamina of this core is not that crazy, so this should really just be used for attack purposes in my opinion. I believe the teeth are pretty similar to Belial. Our blade, which is Savior. So with this Savior blade, it is very good right spin attack. I prefer when this is awakened. It is a nice recolor. And of course, just to flip it just to show, and then after to show the side. On, we have got Giga and the 3 armor. So I'm perfectly fine with these choice of parts. Very nice. No real complaints, honestly, on this. This is very solid overall. So interesting parts, it is bearing dash. So firstly, compared to the original bearing, we're going to take a look at it. So the thing is that the original bearing had a very weak spring. Now this is not technically a dash driver in the traditional sense. This driver just has a normal spring. So the original one had a bad spring. This one just has like a normal driver spring. The original Perseus core is about 10.64. The recolor is about 10.57. Obviously, weight will vary. Savior is a total of about 11.24. 3 is a total of about 13.19. Giga is a total of about 32.67. The original bearing is about 6.2. Bearing dash is about 6 points, almost 4. So altogether now, nice clicks and everything. It is a total of 74.07 grams. Yeah, this looks amazing. Love the colors and everything. Then after a side view. So now with high mode, this is what it looks like. Side view. So now we're going to be going over part by part with Prominence Phoenix. So of course we have got our new Dynamite core. So as far as my thoughts on the actual design of it, I actually do like the design quite a bit. I do kind of wish that the head was red and not too golden. But yeah, if we definitely compare it to Revive Phoenix, and then after we compare it to Dead Phoenix, I definitely do like the design of the core. I think it looks cool. The design overall is like a mix of Revive and Dead. So to go over the teeth, which we're going to zoom in on this. As far as the teeth are concerned, this is what it looks like. So I have felt it, and honestly, the teeth feel good to me, like, no real complaints. The look feels nice. Moving on, we have got our Prominence blade. So the reason why I'm having it displayed like this is I have to show off the 2 modes. So this is how the modes work. So there are 2 modes. There is normal mode and heavy mode. So normal mode is basically when these parts right here are on top of the silver part, okay? If you want this in heavy mode, if you were to want this in heavy mode, you would put it on top of the silver parts here on top of the blue parts. And then after you have it in heavy mode. Now in heavy mode, the armor is harder to come off with. And overall, I do think it's really, really cool. But the Prominence blade is very thick. Now to show it actually without the Prominent shield, which is what it's called. It is very thin without the armor, obviously. The armor is very, very thick, just to show you. The shape of it without the armor looks pretty interesting. It reminds me of Dronzer V2 in the Earth Fusion Wheel. Of course, got 10 in TP. Again, no real complaints here. 10 has yellow stickers, and how many stars on that? Whoa, that's nice. Now let's go to the part I really don't like, which is Metal Universe. So, Metal Universe, this is a metal driver. Now, of course, Universe was originally on Cursed Satan. So, a metal driver is a dash driver, and it has a metal cap. Now, the issue is that cap will shred the teeth. The Phoenix core is about 7.56. The Prominence blade without the armor is 5.2, and then after the armor is about 9.46. And then after all together now with the armor on top of it, it is a total of about 14.67. 10 is about 13.42. TP is about, damn, 28.96. Metal Universe is about 11.06. Oh, it's not really that tight. Kind of just, I mean, you kind of hear like it's sliding or whatever, but yeah, whatever. Altogether now it is about 75.64. So this is, I believe, in heavy mode. Yeah. Honestly, when it's assembled, it looks pretty cool. Just holding it to show it off. Side view. Without the armor. Or without the shield, I should say. Alright, and now we have it in high mode. And this was in normal, actually. So I showed heavy and normal. Alright, so in high mode, this is how it looks like in heavy. This is how it's like with normal, heavy, normal. So for the Phoenix evolutions, honestly, Phoenix been getting it good. It's been getting it good. Yeah, you got Revive, you got Dead, and then after you got Prominence. So it's very nice to see how the Phoenix evolutions in the burst lineup just, wow. Okay, also something important with this Phoenix is actually the teeth, because I was wondering about the whole metal driver thing. I'm wondering if they did the same thing as they did with Guilty, where they kind of had the metal drivers in mind. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go uninterrupted. We're going to try to press on the metal drivers, and we're going to see if there's any teeth wear. If I see barely anything, then I'm going to assume that because the teeth are kind of small there, that for a metal driver, it just skips over it. So, is there anything visible? Let's see. No, nothing. Yeah, so I guess the teeth are just really short for it to skip on it, or the teeth are really short on it for it to wear, so it seems they kind of did the same strategy they did with Longinus and the metal drivers thing, so I suppose it's probably not going to wear as bad as another core, but I still wouldn't recommend metal drivers, though I did want to do this in the video for transparency's sake. Alrighty, moving on to our last one. It is Dangerous Belial. So the biggest thing with this core, obviously, in this entire bay is the Overdrive system. So when you do, so I'm gonna have to hard launch it when I fully assemble to show it, because there's a lot to go over with this one bay. But with the core itself, the new design looks pretty nice. It kind of reminds me of how they evolved Hyperion and Helios' chip design. As far as teeth are concerned, teeth look pretty similar to the original. Yeah. The main thing is obviously there is a burst stopper that is going to come out. So if you remember the Chosi Awakening, you do a strong launch, and then after the chip will change, because obviously the little stopper will come out. So if I have this on the original Dynamite, this is how it looks like normally. So you see right there, the little burst stopper came out. So that burst stopper is going to help for burst resistance. So the reason why I just showed it quickly on the Dynamite blade, the original one, is just in case people think that, oh, the stopper only works if you have whatever or anything like that. Next up, we of course have the Dangerous Blade. So this is a blade that has rubber around it. You can see the red parts where it is rubber. So I guess offensive hard hits and everything. And it's got a nice enough shape, I would say. It looks like it can smack pretty nice. Hopefully it lives up to it. Now the other thing with this is obviously this Belial is compatible with all the gears. So if you wanted to have the F gear, it would look like this. I have to just to like move it around. So that is pretty kooky. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the main event, which is this damn driver, All Might. So All Might is a fused disc driver. So first of all, there is a spring. So the spring works similar to the Valkyrie core in DB. Obviously you can see that there is a little bit of spring action there. Very nice. And also, look at this. If I wanted to, I can take this off, I can flip it, and then after I have the metal like this. So that's gonna change the center of gravity on All Might, which is pretty cool. The tip, normal, free spin, and palm. So the thing is if you hard launch this, so I need to get an example, so I'm gonna have to assemble this already. So with a strong shoot, you can see I have the burst stopper out, so like that. Now you can see that once it's like this, no more free spin. Just back and forth, back and forth. So the shape is like this, so just keep that in mind. Now if you're wondering how to reset it, you see the little switch right here? Look what I'm doing. See what I'm gonna do it like this so you can see. So that's how you reset it. Now the next thing is if you want to put on the V gear and how to take it off. So I can put the V gear on right now. So if you want to take it off, you take this apart. Then after I just do this, and then after, hold on. So I have to get this little thing, and then after it just pops off pretty easy. So that's how you will reset it, and that's how you put the gears on. So the Belial 2 core is about 7.96 compared to the original, which was about 7. So nearly 8 grams, nearly 8 grams. Then after we have the Dangerous Blade, which is 9.96. With, of course, the F gear, that would be about 15.58, which is about 13.58. So All Might is a total of about 38.11. With V gear alone, 43.7. And then after, if you want to put on S gear, you just put it on the same way you do the original Nexus disc. So S gear, 42.42. With V and S gear, you're at a total of about 48 grams. Altogether now, we are at about 69, nice, 61 grams. Normal, this is what it looks like. Honestly, compared to the original, like, oh boy, what a glow up. What a glow up. More visually appealing than the newer one. So if I want to show this side view, this is what it looks like. So if you want to do really high mode, you would do this. If for some reason you still want the gap, you can have it like this. So with all the gears, this thing weighs a total of, holy crud, 87 grams. So with all the gears, this is what it looks like. That is insane. Dude, this looks like a monster. Oh my god. So my overall thoughts on Dangerous is that I think if we're comparing this to the original Belial, then it definitely is a very nice evolution. So we're going to get started with all the test launches. So let's start off with Savior Perseus. So let's get started. 3, 2, 1, shoot! That bearing moves nice. All right, let's get Phoenix now. Shoot! Beautiful movement. Oh yeah, let's switch the mode. So let's put this in heavy and do a test launch. I don't know if there's much of a difference, but just in case. 3, 2, 1, shoot. Shoot. Oh, this thing's a beast. Woo. Okay, so we're gonna do each of them are going to battle each other once, and we'll do the same for high mode, normal mode for the Prominence shield. All right, let's see who wins between the two of these. I would think maybe Perseus, but honestly, who knows? Yeah, probably Perseus. Oh, nice. So we're gonna swap it. Okay, we're gonna see how it does with heavy. So obviously the difference between heavy and normal is that, well, the armor just came off, but wow. Okay, this is normal. So let's see who wins between the two, Phoenix or Belial. Okay, let's put this in heavy. Oh wow, a KO. All right. Three, two, and shoot. All right, Phoenix in high mode, and this is normal. 3, 2, and shoot. Heavy. 3, 2, and shoot. Dangerous in high mode. 3, 2, and shoot. It's going at it, man. Phoenix heavy. Phoenix normal. Oh, there goes the armor. Well, at least I finally get to showcase that gimmick nice. Oh. 3, 2, and shoot. So this is Phoenix normal. So let's see if I get my payback on Perseus. Oh no, that bearing. Yeah, that bearing is tough. So yeah, battles have been certainly interesting. I would say anyways. They've been a lot of fun to do. So yeah, it's hitting it. Let's see if it can destabilize or... Alright. Now the last one, so people don't kill me. Belial with all the gears on it. 3, 2, and shoot! Alright, well, it is slamming violently. Oh, and it just goes dead center. Oh yeah, and S gear is fixed. Yeah, dude, there are so many options with the gears and everything that it's making my head spin. I kind of like how much dead balance that has. Yeah, so you can see, very nice. Oh, so this comes out. Oh, this doesn't pop? Or... Yeah, there it is. There you go. Yeah, so you want to see what it looks like where it's super flat. All right, well, I'm content. So, what are my thoughts of this set out of 10? Like 10? I don't know. Like, I mean, you get good value. You get the Perseus core, Savior, Giga, Bearing, Dangerous Belial, which seems like it'll be pretty impressive. Phoenix, really the only real negative, I guess, is maybe the Metal Universe. The launcher's nice. I honestly, like, you get good value on this set. Like, you really get good value. And speaking of the set, we are selling it on our shop, so please go check it out. Let me know your thoughts. Which bay did you like more? I hope you enjoyed this long and lengthy review. It was a blast to do this and cover in detail. Don't you worry, I will do all the battles that I need to do, cover all the stuff, do all the marathons. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day.